I remember when I got the email, I was like, is this fake? It doesn't matter how many friends you have, how many relationships you go through, all your answers and everything that you're looking for is in Christ. I promise you that. Have you asked yourself if you're actually a good friend? Obedience is your responsibility and the outcome is God's. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Precious K. For those of you who are new here, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. As you guys can tell by the title, we're just going to be doing a little chit chat, get ready with me. I'm going to be doing my makeup as we just talk about YouTube and just a whole bunch of things. Okay, it's going to be a cute little girly chat. Thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. I'm so grateful to each and every one of you who have subscribed to my channel. If you haven't subscribed already, please do consider subscribing. It's really fun here, I promise. Okay, if you guys are interested in seeing that, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so we're gonna jump straight in. I am actually getting ready to go somewhere, so I'm not running late or anything like that. I have like an hour to get ready, so that's enough time for us to like get ready and like chat and all of the things. I also just filmed a video installing this wig, so that should be on my channel, or I don't know, maybe after this video I'll upload that. But yeah, if you are interested in like wig details and stuff like that, then just check out that video. But how are we doing, you guys? So I have been meaning to do a bit of like a chit chat, catch up type of video, just because I haven't done one in so long, and I feel like we are due like a little bit of a conversation. I can't even remember the last time I filmed a like chit chat kind of video, so this was very necessary. And y'all know I like, you know, doing my makeup while I'm talking to you guys, because it's just like, you know, so fun, so girly. It feels like a FaceTime kind of conversation. I am gonna let you guys know that I did film this video probably 3 times at this point. I'm just using the Quick Face Infinity Hydrate Mist. So yeah, I have filmed this video probably like 3 times already, and the first time I filmed it, the file got corrupted and I couldn't save it, you guys. It was such a painful thing, but I honestly was like, you know what, everything happens for a reason, so it's okay, I'll just redo it. And then I did redo it and I loved the video, but I accidentally deleted the footage. So here we are a 3rd time, just hoping that, you know, this one makes it out. If you guys are watching this, that means that everything worked out pretty well. So yeah, that is one of the struggles that I go through. There are so many videos, you guys, that I literally film and I end up just not liking, and then I don't post it, because I think it's very important to like the content that you're putting out first before you put it out for anyone else. But yeah, you guys, oh my gosh, so where do we start? I did make a list of a few things that I wanted to like chat to you guys about, just so that this video has some sort of structure. So I'm just gonna have a look at my notes, because I did write it down in my notes. Okay, so the first thing I actually want to talk to you guys about is, well, not talk to you guys about, let me rather just say, I just want to thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. I am so grateful, and I'm also looking for a brush. Okay, here's the brush I was looking for. So yeah, I am so grateful to you guys for 1,000 subscribers. We reached 1,000 subscribers last week Saturday, so it's been exactly a week since I reached 1K. I'm honestly so grateful, you guys. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen soon, if I can put it that way, because my videos have been reaching like a wider audience lately, and so like my metrics were looking pretty good. So I was like, you know what, I think it's gonna happen soon. I thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm so glad you've joined us. It has been quite an interesting journey. I have been on YouTube for a few years now. I think I've been on YouTube maybe for like, is it 4 years now? 3-4 years. I think I posted my first video in 2021, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it has been quite some time. Anyone who does YouTube will let you know that YouTube is really like a long game. It's not like TikTok where you can like go viral and like create like a community really quickly. I feel like building a community and like having people actually subscribe to your channel on YouTube is really hard, which I understand completely. If you just think about it, when you're like looking for something on YouTube, whether it's like a recipe or how to do something, you don't necessarily subscribe to that person's channel. They may have provided you value and exactly what you were looking for, but people don't really subscribe as much on YouTube. So just 1,000 people deciding to click the subscribe button for me is such a big deal, and I'm very grateful. And yeah, I'm just so excited for the next 1,000. I know it's going to happen, and I know that, yeah, I just know that it's going to be great. I don't have like I don't really set like, I mean, I do set like goals for myself when it comes to my YouTube channel, but I'll be honest, I really just go with the flow, and like, you know, I don't put too much pressure on myself when it comes to like numbers and stuff, because I think that what's more important is providing value to people and making sure that they are enjoying your content and that they feel, you know, for me it's very important that people feel full when they leave my channel. Like, even if you're coming for like entertainment or for like a hair review, I want you to feel like, okay, I got what I was looking for, and that's what's important to me. So I have been building this community for over 3 years now, and it's honestly been good. It's honestly been good. Again, I think the key is to not put too much pressure on yourself, but then obviously have goals and ambitions and know like why you're doing this, because it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. YouTube is very much a, like, I like to call it like a self-motivating platform. Like, no one is going to force you to like sit down and film a video. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have to want to film the video, you have to want to sit down and edit, you have to do everything on your own. So yeah, just stay committed if you are like starting out, or even if you have been doing this for a while. Like, just stay committed, and just stay committed and just keep going, because there are rewards to doing this. And I think sometimes we're so focused on like numbers that we don't realize that like maybe your video is just making someone's day, and that's also fine, you know, for me personally. Yeah, let's actually talk about getting to work with brands and stuff like that, because this year I had the opportunity to work with Temu, which was crazy. If you haven't seen the video, please check it out. It is like somewhere on my channel, or I'll link it in the cards. They sent me an email, and I remember when I got the email, I was like, is this fake? You get so used to receiving like these spam emails from these brands pretending to reach out to you to work with you, and it's just honestly such a scam. And so when I got the email, I was like, is this a scam? And after like reading like the email itself and like reading the signature and like doing a little bit of research, I was like, oh my gosh, this is legit. So working with Temu was really, like, I want to say, not necessarily the brand per se, but I did have a goal to work with like a fashion company. They wanted me to do like a styling haul on my channel, which I did, and that was honestly like a dream come true as well for me. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what video they watched and saw and they were like, oh, we want to work with her, but that just is motivation for like anyone who is still like feeling like they're in a funk, or they don't want to post, or they're demotivated. You really don't know who's watching your videos. Like, you don't know which video is gonna set that one brand off to like send you an email. You don't know what video is gonna blow up and do really well. So just keep on posting and just keep on going. I also obviously had the opportunity to work with a wig company, which that one is actually so crazy how that happened. So they actually sent me an email like 2 weeks before I even saw it. So I went to like my spam box, and then I saw the email from them, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this has been sitting in my box for about 2 weeks now. Are they still gonna want to work with me? So as soon as I saw it, I responded so quickly, and I just let them know that, you know, I didn't see the email, I'm definitely interested, and they were like super responsive. That was probably like, I've worked with brands in the past, but they were like the easiest brand to work with. They even sent me an email like after the video was up, just to say like, did you really like the wig? Like, can you give us any feedback on, like, you know, any tips or anything like that that you want us to like take into consideration and stuff like that, which was very, very nice in my opinion, because I've never had a brand do that before, so that was nice. And that's just motivation for anyone to just keep posting. You never know what's gonna happen, and yeah, if you have fun with it and you know you are doing this for a specific purpose, you are going to bear the fruits of your hard work. And you know, it is hard work, like showing up, you know, in front of a camera, talking to a camera, editing, posting, and not knowing if anyone's gonna watch. It is really, really hard, so kudos to you and just keep on going. Ooh, let's talk about just navigating your 20s and like how, I mean, I just had a birthday a month ago in August, and I just feel like, you know, I'm not really someone who's very fixated on like age, not anymore at least. I just had like a revelation. I think it was mostly when I went through my like operation and like healing and stuff like that. I just saw life differently after that period in my life, which I'm very grateful for, because you know, sometimes you have to go through things to realize that maybe the things that you complain about on a day-to-day basis are really not that bad. And so anyway, I say all that to say that I am not really fixated on like age and like getting old and things like that, because just think about it like this, y'all. Every time someone dies at like 28, 29, 30, 35, sometimes even 40, the first thing that everybody says is, oh, he died so young. But when you're alive, it's like you tell someone you're 28 and they're like, you're so old. And it's like, I'm grown. I've definitely been through a few things. There are some behaviors that are maybe not, that I won't tolerate at this age in my life for sure. But you know, there's so much more to life than being fixated on like how old you are and things like that. I mean, that's just like my new outlook on life. If you haven't ever thought about it from that perspective, just think about it like that. Every time someone dies, they always died young. As soon as that, if that person is alive, then it's like, oh, you're so old. And it's like, no, maybe change your perspective on life a little bit. But navigating your 20s is very interesting. There are moments where I'm like, what am I even doing? Let me know if you feel the same way in the comment section. But honestly, life is just hard, you guys. Like, life is hard, life is tough, and you have to be so intentional about creating like moments of happiness for yourself, because if you don't, you're literally going to be sad, stressed, depressed, and pressed for the rest of your life. And that is definitely not what God wants for us. God has really, he's given us this life to like live, and live to the fullest. There is no need to be sad and grumpy all day, every day. Of course, we all have our moments. I'll put my hands up, y'all. I be having my moments, okay? It's just one of those things in life where you just feel like, you know, down, and you just want to know like if you're living according to like God's purpose for you. And I am in a very like interesting place in my life. Maybe, you know, when the time is right, I'll obviously talk about it. And I think at the time that I speak about it, it'll definitely be a testimony. He's the only one who has the answers, because he's the one who created me and created me for his purpose. So I'm just like tuning into that and tapping into like my relationship with God, and making sure that that is like where it needs to be, because honestly, all my answers in this life, it comes from him. Like, I will not find any satisfaction in this world. It doesn't matter how many friends you have, how many relationships you go through, all your answers and everything that you're looking for is in Christ. I promise you that. That's where I'm at, y'all. That's where I'm at. I'm really just letting God lead me, and like surrendering everything that I have to him. I'm not gonna lie, the past few weeks I've been really tired. I've had so much going on that I just felt so burnt out and like stressed, and like I just had a lot going on. And I was just reminded of a scripture in the Bible where it says that like those who wait on the Lord will renew their strength. And you know, when I was feeling so stressed and tired, my sister actually told me like, you know, to whom much is given, much is required. So I'm just keeping that in mind with everything that I'm going through. You guys, my battery is literally flashing at me, so I think I'm just gonna do like my mascara and the rest of my face off camera. No, let me set my face first. I think I'm gonna set my face first, and I'm using this Huda Beauty powder, which I've had for some time now, and I really like it because it matches my skin pretty well. But yeah, how are you guys doing? How are your friendships doing? How are you guys navigating like friendships, like adult friendships? That's also been something that was a little bit tricky on my end. I did go through a little bit of a season where I was like really keeping to myself, maybe to a fault, and I really had to have a chat with myself, like, girl, are you even being a good friend? Have you asked yourself if you're actually a good friend? You know, sometimes we're so caught up on like, oh, this person is not a good friend, or this person that. But y'all, I had to have like a serious talk with myself, and actually I realized that I was the bad friend that everyone was talking about, because I have this thing where I like retract and disappear, and I'm unresponsive. And you know, sometimes you have to have that, like, you know, I did feel like I went through a little bit of like an isolation period with God, which is okay. But you know, God puts people in your life for a reason, and you do need to like cherish them and care for them and not be a bad friend. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do my mascara off camera and just touch up the rest of my face, and then I'll be back. Okay you guys, so I did my mascara off camera. I'm gonna share with you guys the mascara I use. It is the Essence / Princess. It's this one. Focus. There we go. This is the mascara that I use. Also, you guys, y'all know I live next to a playground, so if you hear the kids, they are playing, which honestly, why are they playing? It's literally like 5:30. But anyway, so I applied this mascara. I really like this mascara because it makes my eyelashes really long. Like, it really like gives it volume. But anyway, let's continue. So I also wanted to talk a little bit about like my business and how that's been going. Honestly, I have been learning so much just being in this space. I never thought that I would be, you know, someone who like owns a business and does like the business thing. That was like never something that I necessarily aspired to, if I'm being honest. But it's been going well. I sell journals and things. If you don't know, you should definitely check it out. It's called The Daily Fix. So yeah, I sell like really pretty journals, and we are trying to expand with like other things like stickers, Bible tabs. Those are things that I really want to do. And you know, I also believe that this business was just in direct collaboration with God, just the timing and the way everything happened. And you know, you just need to be obedient to the call of God. I actually saw something the other day that said that obedience is your responsibility and the outcome is God's. That's so deep. That is so deep. Sometimes we feel like we have to be in control of every single thing that we do, and we forget that, you know, obedience is all that God is asking for from us. Everything else He is going to handle. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but that thing you've been putting off, it's time to do it. Okay, it's time to do it. Yeah, this is your sign. You don't know what can come from the things that you're afraid of. Like, I would have never worked with Temu or a hair company or had this much fulfillment if I was afraid to post my first YouTube video, which I understand. There's a lot of nerves, and putting yourself out there is not easy, you guys. Honestly, like, there are still times till this day where I post and I just like throw my phone to the side because I don't know what it is. But I enjoy this. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy the platform. I enjoy like connecting with people and bringing value to people, which is actually something that I want to talk about a little bit as well. So if you haven't noticed, I don't really vlog anymore. I do vlog style kind of videos, but I don't necessarily do like the day-to-day weekly vlogging, just because I have gotten to a point where I really do want the content that I make to be purposeful. not saying that weekly vlogs are not purposeful, but just for me in this season in my life, I don't want to just have weekly vlogs of me doing random stuff going up on my channel. I am still gonna do it, don't get me wrong, but I am like leaning more towards like more like conversations and like routines, and like if someone is looking for something specific, they're going to type it in and my video is going to come up. Not just me going to the gym and then making dinner. And although those things are very fun, and I know that there is an audience for that and there are people that genuinely enjoy that kind of content, I just think for me personally, I want my content to have a purpose. So if I am doing a spend the day with me, it's going to be like, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm doing, and this is what I'm doing, and that's the video. If it's going to be a week with me, it's going to be because I'm sharing like spots and things, and it's just stuff that people can use and feel like they feel full when they watch my video, if that makes sense. So that is the direction that we are moving towards when it comes to my YouTube channel. I do enjoy doing like routines, and like day in the lives are really nice because you get like a, you know, like a little glimpse into like what my days look like and things like that, and that is what I want. So please let me know what you guys want to see from me. If you're new here, please say hi in the comment section and let me know what you want to see from me. You know, we reached 1,000 subscribers, which I'm very grateful for. I think I actually checked earlier today and I think we're on like 1,012. So there are people, you know, coming to the channel, and I'm so grateful for that. But I really do want to provide content that is quality and that means something to you guys. So please do comment down below if you have any ideas for me, and I will happily do those kind of videos for you. So yeah, that's gonna bring us to the end of today's video. This is my final look. I have about 20 minutes before I need to leave the house. Yeah, I love this, you know, look so much. I think I did a pretty good job. Again, like I said, hair details will be in a separate video, and if that video is not up, then I'll just leave the information in the comment section down below. Please do not forget to subscribe if you have not already. Thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. I am so grateful and I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.